Apparently, the game was like, no, we're not gonna give you the feels all at once. We're gonna give you a few breaks. We're gonna, give you the feels, drop you off, give the feels, drop you off. After the Battle of Altissia, we found out that Iggy got injured rather severely. And Cartanica's kind of a testing ground for how the dynamic of the bros works now. We lost Luna. I was just watching a little bit of Final Fantasy X, so it was like Luna, Luna. So she got Aerith. We are now in Tenebrae. We've met up with Aranea, who's officially quit the army and has been telling us that, Niflheim's been behind the whole demon stuff, and they got nuts. They pretty much wasted the palace of the Nox Flores, basically to get back at Ravis. People are not happy. Center of the enemy stronghold. We've lost Prompto, as in Noctis, believing he was Arden, pushed him off a train, so we are again one bro short. So things aren't good. Now, before we go to Gralia, yes, we will hit up episode Prompto. So the boys don't know where Prompto is. As far as they know, he's in the hands of, Arden, or,
You're saying? Oh. So according to your research, Ms. Yeager, this phenomenon of the nights growing longer is by no means a recent development.
Not at all. The change was just too subtle for anyone to notice till recently. It took 3 extra hours of darkness for people to panic, and now it's completely irregular. The other day, we got half an hour more night. Days are numbered, I tell you.
And of course, longer nights mean more demons, which means greater risk for the people at large. So, I think I pretty much did all the cruising around here. Can we get to the car? No. Okay, I'm pretty sure we did all this. Let me double check here. That's not what I want. Too many menus. Items. Okay, now, I kind of mentioned about Iggy's cane being a little too short, but it makes sense as far as like combat is concerned, because you wouldn't want like a thin, long, typical cane. You'd kind of want something a little bit beefier. But, let's see. Can't remember where we got those. I still find that funny. Okay, Lover's Notebook. Okay, it depends on what you pick. This goes, a notebook once used to keep in touch with Lunafreya. It is filled with 12 years worth of memories. But if you pick certain choices, and I can't remember how or which ones they are, it'll say, well, the last page is stained with tears. Iggy's cane. A cane provided by the government of Recordo for the blind Ignis. It is decorated with the most elaborate carvings. I forgot what I was looking for. Okay, so So if you get like 80% of this filled, you will get a like Eosian Scholar or something like that trophy, which I do have, and a very few people have done so. I'm rather proud of myself. Okay, yes, I think that's what I'm looking for. Hala, Stela, Altisha. Okay, so we did. Just trying to figure out where we are, what we're doing. Alright, so. Just doing a little more recon, because it's been a couple days since I streamed last. Just trying to get my brain back into the swing of things. Because sometimes it's hard to remember what I streamed and what I was just playing to, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna save here. Actually, I don't even have to save. Because I didn't do anything. So I can just pick up where I was, okay. Since I didn't do anything new, I won't have to bother save. And now we're gonna head up Prompto and see what he's been doing. It's kind of like weird in some ways to break off to do the side quests because it kind of gives you a clue of what happens in the future in the main game, but it's kind of awkward to do it at the end of the main game. It's like you kind of want to know what's going on as it's happening, so this is paralleling what we're doing in the main game. And then after this there is sort of a mini DLC which hooks up with just Ignis and Gladio, which we'll be doing at some point. Okay, we are with Prompto, our little sunshine boy. And my Promness jacket is coming along quite well. I'm actually stunned how well it came out. I'm very proud of myself. Oh, I swear to God, has anybody ever managed to do the time trial? If you want to forget the ability to blink and breathe, you hit up Prompto. Because when you hit the main boss, you're kind of like, oh shit! A schism splits the royal retinue when Noctis inadvertently pushes Prompto from atop a speeding freightliner. Seemingly betrayed by his best friend, Prompto suppresses feelings of sadness and trudges through the snow in search of answers. Now, Prompto is not Mr. Confidence. He puts on this brave face and, you know, he's this ray of sunlight, but inside he's just not. And if you watch Brotherhood, you kind of understand kind of where he comes from and what fuels a lot of that insecurity. And his DLC will kind of give you a better idea even more of kind of what makes Prompto tick. And Prompto's a commoner. He's just a regular schmo, right? But he's like the only one that ever treated Noct like a human being and not a prince, which is, you know, part of why Noct loves Prompto. You know, they're people, they're fun, and they enjoy, you know, each other as just human beings. And the Prompto deserves so much more respect. I don't know if I'd mentioned this previously or not. Gladio and Ignis, as much as they loved Noct, are bound by duty. It's like their job to take care of Noct and to be in this quest with him. Prompto's doing it because he's his friend. You know, he's doing it by choice. Several days later.
It's freezing out here.
I'm so curious to know where Prompto got his outfit. But he's self-sufficient. I mean, it's not like... I hate snow. I live in New England and I passionately hate being cold and snow, so this is always like, I don't want to be seeing this. And we're going to find out just what makes an MT tick. Raised in a common Lucian household, the often despondent Prompto enjoyed little familiarity with his adoptive parents. A chance encounter with the Crown Prince Noctis inspired a change of heart, however. He began to better himself in order to impress and ultimately befriend his royal classmate. I think if there's any one episode of Brotherhood that really explains a character, it's Prompto's. And his is Dogged Runner. And it makes, it explains how he ended up, what was the incentive of him befriending Noct.
My whole life, all I ever wanted was friends.
Reverse puberty. You have to watch the lava stream with the Robbie and the guys.
No one ever wanted me back. So when I finally found people who did want me, I did everything I could to make them stay. And ever since then, I've lived my life in fear. That one day they'd find out who I really was, and they wouldn't want me anymore.
It was Prompto until, Arden made him realize, because he did that sort of wibbly wobbly, timey wimey type of thing.
It's gone.
And that's really like the first time you see his wrist.
What is this place?
Because it's kind of like, as you can see, there's a barcode on his right wrist that he always keeps hidden. He's got those bracelets. I don't know if you can quite tell in the main game. I suppose if you really, really look. And then you see that sort of armband he wears throughout his childhood. When you watch Brotherhood, that's what he's hiding. But we don't quite know how much Prompto knows of Prompto. Like, what did his adoptive parents tell him? A New Hope Construction finished today on the first Magitech production facility. Rising military star and leading authority on Magitech, versatile Besethia has been selected to oversee the plant's operation. Reports say Besethia will relinquish his field duties in order to serve at the words, speak them, yes, compound, full-time. Date of application 7/23. Now, I'm curious to know what the significance of, like, if we go back to Gladio, Ignis goes, well, okay, the founder king or whatever or Gilgamesh has been doing his thing for like 2 millennia. It's 2,000 years. So why isn't the Eosian calendar 2023? Why is it 723? I don't know. There's no answers. I'm just curious. And I guess you see this bastard in episode Arden, and it's really kind of creepy. So, I've yet to play. I'm trying to not spoil myself.
Research log year 722, day 189. I received a proposal regarding a way to improve the infantry's performance by leaps and bounds. Outfit the troopers with Magitech cores. Preliminary tests suggest sublimating demons for fuel will result in an unstable infantry unfit for the field. If the calculations he provided are correct, though, this could solve all our problems. The Deathless Project marks the advent of a new age. No longer will our soldiers fall on the field of battle. The Empire shall rise, and soon all the world shall bask in our glory.
Wonder what's in here.
Scanning production code. Unit 05953234 confirmed. Warning. This unit has been compromised.
What's going on?
Initiating retrieval of compromised unit.
She still remembers you after all these years.
You? Huh? What gives?
We can't have you spilling blood here. Although to most, this compound is known only as the first Magitech production facility. Birthplace of the myriad Magitech troopers and demons the Empire holds dear. To you, this place should have some sentimental value. After all, it is your home, sweet home.
Shut up.
I'm not the one who almost killed you.
You're rough.
You really ought to take a rest. Perhaps the estimable Chief Besithia will help heal that broken heart of yours.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, how quickly they forget. But fear not. I've no doubt a reunion would refresh your memory.
That's an interesting tidbit of information. A highlight photo has been added to the album. This is the stupidest implementation of Prompto's one if only skill. It's like, it's frickin' Prompto. You can't, like, there's certain prompts, and you're in the middle of battle. You can't do it's just so stupid how you can do, like, there's like 10 photos. It's just stupid. But I'm gonna rest here, and apparently Ebony comes out of Niflheim. And I'm going to step away and you guys can hang out with Prompo. I shall return. Did you miss me? There we are. Oh god. That's so sad. I go, did you miss me? I look up and Prompto's like looking straight at the camera and it's like, you deserted me and I needed. Why? Oh man, wow. Just, wow. Oh, I just want to give him a hug. Okay. Might as well, because I can't remember half of what I did. I'm not surprised if like Ignis has like the ebony machine in like his room somewhere. This is like Ignis's wet dream. Alrighty, now let's see how Prompto plays. Okay, this is where we just came from, I think. Alright. And the pounding is because people are working outside my door. I don't know if it's picking up on the mic or not. Looks better if you aim, Prompto. Okay.
Ready or not?
Switched from range to melee attacks with...
Shoo! Shit. Was he telling the truth about this place?
That's just crazy. Now remember what Arneas said, is that they use demons to make Magitech. They farm demons. So, is this like a demon-infused army? It's... But we'll keep finding recordings from Gothy that'll explain kind of process of, from the initiation of the idea to the actual creation of the MTs.
Research log, year 722, day 294. I acted on the proposal mentioned in my log of day 189. My attempts to infuse the troopers' Magitech cores with demonic energy proved successful. Only in the most basic sense, however. While the soldiers are indeed deathless, they are far from fit for fighting. Thus, I decided to take a different approach. Rather than relying on demons to power the Magitech infantry, why not use humans instead? Frankly, I had never considered employing my fellow man in any Magitech-related experiments. But countless men and women succumb to the plasmodia each day. Rather than let them die victims of an ignominious disease, why not help them ascend to nobler heights? I've lost many a comrade on the field of battle, and I've no intention of allowing any more of their deaths to go in vain.
How could he even think of using those innocent people for his twisted experiments?
Yeah, but Scythia's not working over the full deck, I don't think. He's one feather short of a chocobo.
Oh, I can't let them find me.
Stealth kills soldiers to steal their weapons. Cross cells turn orange when an enemy is in your sights, and they turn green when you got a weak spot.
Research log here, 722, day 339. Another day, another mental breakdown.
Sounds like
All
my
my
life.
tests so far have resulted in the former soldiers suffering eco deaths. Today, however, I developed a new hypothesis. I will continue to sublimate demonified humans to harvest the miasma. But if a sense of self is the source of these snacks, why not inject infants with the plasmodia instead? We've little time. If we are to combat the Lucian threat, we must explore new options. I, too, will set aside my personal misgivings and do what I must for the Empire.
What kind of a maniac experiments on kids?
Yep. In some weird sense, it kind of makes sense, that sort of progression of where he's going from, you know, okay, using like wanting to protect his soldiers and then finding these different ways of like making the Magitech, and then just sort of, as he's succumbing into madness, making more and more extreme decisions on how these things come to be. Unfortunately, it's been not an unfamiliar thing here on Earth. You know, people originally, you know, wanting to do the greater good, but going to extreme measures to do it, and thus becoming a greater evil. Okay, this is the way I came, this is the way I came. Alrighty, so... Okay.
Everything about this place gives me the creeps. Let's do this!
Get back here, you pussy. It's working. I don't know how I'm able to... we got crack shot. Vulnerable enemies are able to go crack shot.
I'm all out!
Oof. Alrighty.
I can do this.
See, Prompto's a badass that nobody appreciates. Now, let's look at the archives. Archives hold memories from your journey. Photos that you've photographs that you've taken, highlights that you revisit moments from Prompto's adventure. Apparently. So you can only save 10 pictures, and there's a specific leap of faith. Furry friend, fireside chat, hold tight, I'm a Kenny's kid. But it's like, there's no, you have to like look up where the prompts are, because you would never know, because I have gotten as far as maybe this one, the fireside chat. I've yet to get this one, because I don't know where the hell the prompt is. So it's just... You know, how do you screw up the photos in Prompto? Okay, trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I don't know what I have been. Okay, so I'm going Alright. And steals stray weapons strewn about the facility for extra firepower.
Bring it on.
Apparently security's not an issue. Detonate explosive objects to make things go boom.
I never miss.
What's up, dude? Exploded them. Who's firing at me? Oh crap. Excuse me, Zach. Go grab another weapon here. Alright. What do we got for... Selfie shot allows you to set aside your differences and snap a selfie with pose.
Right.
That's like the only thing that's really funny. Let's see if we can archives, photos. Camera? Manual snaps, sweet. Okay, that is funny. That's like the only thing. Alrighty, where are we going? Going down this way. This is a fairly linear, since it's pretty much just hallways and, you know, it's very hard to get lost. It does get a little confusing because everything looks the same. At least at this point, it's gonna, you know, shit about get real at some point. Okay. One of the enemies that possesses a sniper rifle. Steal the weapon and use it to turn the tables. See, if I could just have unlimited ammo with the Sagata and just headshot everybody, I would be so happy. This is my preferred weapon of choice, just sort of headshotting everyone. Okay. That's just that, okay. Is anybody else sneaking around here? There's another one. Alrighty, let's see. Let's look around. Strangely enough, you'd think, you know, everybody's like, oh, Prompto's the weakest one. I mean, he's not the warrior of the group. You know, you think he'd be the one you'd find the most shinies in his DLC, but there's like very few. So you have to, like, really be good with his shots. I suck at first-person shooters, you know. This is not my particular style of fighting. Though I do put his DLC a step above Gladio's, because at least Prompto's got speed. You also get a— oh shit. Fuck, fuck.
Target detected. Eliminate immediately. Commence elimination of compromised unit.
Isn't that good? Oh shit.
Die! Right there!
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh. Oh shit. Wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. Don't want selfish out. Because I'm trying to fire at them. Oh fuck. No, normally it's like this bad. Run away, run away, run away! Ugh. Somebody had a freaking missile. No, go to him. I don't need sugar happy on the stupid energy tank.
Bullseye!
Crap. Can I just blame all the distractions around me for sucking this bad? Honestly, it's not nearly as bad. It's not perfect, but I at least hit a freaking fish in a barrel. Why is he still
gotta
standing?
find my way out. That was a close one.
Let's regroup here. Okay, here you can get a missile launcher, the bazooka. Grab as many lumen flares as you can. Alright. Now that we had our ass officially handed to me. Okay. But there's another here. Alrighty. I kind of like the more modern, sort of techno kind of music for Prompto. It fits him in the theme for, like, you know, the mood of the game. He still kind of had that somber tone, but it's still a little more of a bounce to it, which is sort of Prompto, so it fits the DLC perfectly. And welcome to Niflheim. Which apparently, I guess Niflheim was a desert. Almost.
So
Middle Eastern. But apparently the ice goddess did her thing. I forgot where I read that. Maybe it was a YouTube video or something. At least I think that's how Niflheim used to be. Ready your... yeah. But we've already seen this in action in the main game, because it does carry over. This is one of the things you get to carry over. Alrighty. Pick it up, Prompto. You can do it. Shinies are your friend. Okay.
Research log, year 723, day 70. I pondered how I might find the necessary number of infants. Then it dawned on me, why not make them myself? If I clone them from my own genes, I can eliminate the pesky process of breeding them. Mass production remains a pipe dream for now, but I'm confident I can create a massive infantry once the process picks up. If everything goes according to plan, the Empire will boast a 1,000,000-man army in no time at all.
All this time, those things I've been fighting have been...
Well, apparently we've now found out that MTs are sort of living, breathing people. Or at least they started out as living, breathing people. You never really quite find out what the process is of, you know, making an MT.
Research log here 736, day 123. It seems my laboratory is not nearly as secure as I once believed. Some thief, likely a Lucian, made off with one of my experiments. Absconding with a single infant will do nothing to enlighten them of the grandeur of my research. That said, I will see to it such an incident never arises again. I've posted Magitech troopers around the facility and instructed them to keep a vigilant watch. It is their home, after all.
The kingdom kidnapped one of those infants? Does that mean I... No, it couldn't be. There's no way.
Now there's speculation that the person, or at least the Lucian that absconded with Prompto was Core. I don't know if that's made clear anywhere, but that's kind of a common theme of things that I've been reading. So it's interesting to think, okay, MTs are pretty much, they're grown in a lab from human beings who are cloned from versatile Bethesda. So do MTs have cognitive thought? They're demonified human beings. So we'll find, you'll kind of see shortly a tiny snippet of the process. But, you know, how much do you retain as an individual before you become, you know, after you become an MT? Are you an individual? Are you like the Borg? And to think our little sunshine boy could have been one of those. New Magitech models entering production. The Imperial Defense Council motions a reform to the coding system as follows. Troopers, a 5-digit model number, plus an 8-digit production code. Infants, a 4-digit production year, plus an 8-digit production code.
We've all got the same barcodes.
See, if I had like a barcode, I'd be like scanning it in every like grocery store, seeing what happens. Dude, like, you know, I'd come up as like toilet paper or something. But I'm weird like that. Else? Don't think so.
Target detected. Eliminate immediately.
Alright, mofos.
Commence elimination of compromised unit.
Oh, that was unfair. Okay.
Not good!
There we go. I need to weapon stop shooting at me. No, no weapon scrap. Oh, shinies. Oh, yeah, like I'm gonna need a saga rifle here, okay. Yes, I know how to do this. Ow! Right, you son of a mother. Ha! Take that, you. I hope you got a headache. Okay, now just. There we go. I love how there's like just conveniently there, you know. Really?
Got you in my sights! Boom! Buzz off! Boom! Gotcha! Watch this!
Alright, who's left? Who's still firing at me? Okay. Somebody here. Okay, they're up there, I guess. Yeah, there you are. Sneaky buggers hiding on me. Now, assumably, the people who, adopted Prompto, the Argentums, must have known, obviously, okay, why does my child have a barcode? What story were they told? Were they, told that, well, he was, rescued from a Magitech facility, he could have been... Of course, we don't know who knows what. People probably like Core and the higher-ups would probably know how Magitech were created. I don't know if... Because obviously in the beginning of the game, Iggy goes, well, they're just robots. They're just automatons. Do I want the socket or do I want this? I think I'm going to use this. How many people knew what? And I want to put Prompto's tattoo on my Promptus jacket to kind of represent. Even though it's obviously not a part of approach are vulnerable and and here we go. Prompto's ultimate revelation.
How could he do that? Who? What am I?
Termination Report. Attention Research Chief Versatile Scythia. The following specimens have been eradicated. All 23 samples listed above had been incinerated to avoid potential demonification of personnel. So in some sense, Prompto's family tree just got a lot bigger.
Is somebody in there? Deep breaths.
So in some sense, it seems the demons need a host to survive.
My friend, do you recall the child who was stolen from this facility?
The one those Lucians absconded with?
Precisely. I thought you might like to see the fine young man he's become these 20-odd years later. So as thanks for bringing your pets to Insomnia, I've brought the boy to you. The time has come to meet your maker. Any questions for Daddy, dearest? Father and son. Oh, how I love bringing families together.
No! It's not true! You're wrong, damn it! care what he says. This place will never be my home. My home is in Lucis. Not here.
Research log year 756, day 98. Finally, my demon-infused Magitech armor is complete. I have christened my creation Diamond Weapon. It has exhibited an extremely unstable psyche, immediately unleashing unmitigated horrors upon activation. Its destructive capabilities, however, are indeed beyond compare. Not even the impenetrable insomnia could withstand its onslaught. Why, the Crown City would fall in a mere matter of minutes. The Stone of Legend will soon be mine. To think that in less than a month's time, the crystal will be mine to play with as I please.
So he's the one behind the attack on Insomnia. He planned the whole thing. Everything we lost that day is gone because of him.
And apparently Diamond Weapon is that big-ass monster demon thing that they kind of fight in the beginning. And it's also sort of a Final Fantasy trope, too. It's something you see in multiple Final Fantasies. So Prompto not in a very happy place right now. And yes, Mother's ringtone is One Wing Angel. And I've been busy doing something, so she can call me back later. Not like I have stuff to do.
What's the matter? Have you never seen a man turn before? If those Lucians hadn't intervened, you could have turned too. Because you were cloned from this genius's genes, born of my own flesh and blood. You are but one of millions, created to serve our great empire in the Magitech infantry.
To serve you?
Yes. And now you've finally come home to Niflheim, my son.
Shut up! You're wrong. I'm a Lucian! I am not one of your experiments!
Not anymore. Now, you're nothing but a failure. I ought to return you whence you came. Perhaps then you might serve some useful purpose.
Never!
With your help, my ascension to divinity is now all but complete. Soon, neither the kings of Lucis nor the gods themselves will be able to challenge my reign.
Personally, I have no qualms with putting a bullet in this son's bitch's head. Prompto, on the other hand...
Look what you've done. You've gone homicidal. No, patricidal.
No.
You lose your friends and murder.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Vital functions decreasing. Plasmodium activity index increasing. Demonification complete. Initiating transfer to Unit XDA 1002. Immortalis.
Ooh yeah.
You always play hard to get like this?
Aranea.
Save it, Blondie. On your feet. So this is that new model they're working on. I don't know what's got you so shook, but you can deal with it later. Let's move. I'm only gonna say this once. Lose your will to live and you lose all hope of me helping your sorry ass. Got it?
Target detected. Capture and retrieve immediately.
There's
Commence
no
capture and
use of
retrieval
light.
of compromised unit.
Let's do this! Move it.
There's no point in trying to fight anything here. You just want to run.
Head there. I'll catch up later.
But what about you?
I said I'll catch up.
But what
Just
if
go!
And here's the wonderful frickin' snowmobile. It's a pain in the ass to drive. Prompto will still take damage when hit while riding the snowmobile. HP is low, hop off, and use restorative. Turn off the snowmobile, hold it, do that, and all this stuff. And come on. Whee! Bye. Sorry guys, see you at the reunion. I'll bring the pasta. Has anybody ever upgraded the stupid snowmobile? There's another prompt, I think, right? You have to, like, really catch it. I don't know if it happened. If you blink, you miss it. Oh, fuck. Really? No. I hit X to do the picture, not get off the stupid. See, as far as story, Prompto's... Iggy's still sort of the best one, but they got it right. But as gameplay is concerned, it's like they just screwed it up so bad. Like, they didn't implement the picture thing any good. Side quests are a joke and a half. Like, there were no side quests in Gladio, and they weren't needed. You had a goal, and you did them. Same thing could have been with Prompto, but nope. Alrighty.
Catch you later, Arnea.
Well, well. I mean, Prompto's, in some ways, main reason to exist is for Noctis. He's kind of the center of Prompto's life. You know, so he thinks he's been betrayed by Noct, and it's not like, oh, he just suddenly ran off the rails. I mean, it would make sense having lost Luna, having dealt with what happened to Ignis, having Gladio being an ass, having everybody on Noct's case. I don't think Prompto would be terribly surprised to see Noct kind of go through this. So there's a lot of questions going through Prompto's mind. Let's see, I'm good with that. I think there's a Lumen Flare we can grab. So he's already succumbing to doubts as it is, just Prompto being Prompto, and then this just, amplifies this to the 10 millionth degree. Woof. Well, apparently that's a fail. Get back on that snowmobile. Very Bob Ross painting, isn't it? Even with your dead tree in the middle of it. Let's see. Arts. Radio grenade, blah 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 blah. Okay. So how the hell are we supposed to take a manual snap? And this is pretty much the entire map of Niflheim before you go. So when there's a side quest, you go to the bottom of the map, or to the top of the map, wherever opposite of where you are. You rarely go anywhere else. This is it. You can't even take a manual snap. What the hell? Ugh. It's a good DLC, but they failed on so many basic levels.
Almost as good as what Iggy used to make. Oh. Well, at least it's quiet for a change. Damn it!
Out, damn spot, out. If I was in Prompto's shoes, I would do this. I'd be like, get it off. You know, I understand where he's coming from, so I don't think he'd puss out. And I think in the course of his life, I'm sure he would have tried to get it off, if that makes sense.
Branded for life.
Don't tell me you thought that would work. Prompto, right? You could at least look happy to see me. I ran into your buddies in Tenebrae. You've got him worried sick. You gonna go see him or what?
I can't. I can't. I'm not like them. I was born here. In Niflheim. All this time. And I've never told them. And that's not even the worst part. I wasn't born into a happy family. I was made. Created in some laboratory. The entire reason I exist is to make Noct and all of them miserable. How could I possibly see them? They'd never accept the real me.
You spent all that time driving around together and you still don't know what kind of guys they really are. In case you forgot, your princely pal and I weren't always on such friendly terms. But you know what? He put all that aside and asked me to make sure you were safe.
He did?
Think he'd do that for someone who makes him miserable?
Irony is just awesome. Just that look on her face.
Everybody okay?
All things considered, I guess. Sounds like they've been through a lot since you left, but they're still dead set on getting to the capital.
Did they say anything else about me?
Not that I can recall.
Right.
His Highness was so worried about you he could barely speak. But don't worry, I whipped him into shape.
So, he doesn't hate me after all.
Look, I can tell you want to get back together with him, so why not let them know?
You think they'd let me back? After all this? And even if they did let me back, I'd probably cause them nothing but trouble. I don't know how I could live with myself.
Ugh. Because you're doing such a great job of living with yourself. What do you then? You worry so much about what other people want from you, you don't even know what you want anymore. Your life isn't yours to live. Forget about what everyone else thinks for a second and figure out what it is you're really after here. I'm going after that new model in the morning. You're on your own now, kid.
Some deep level shit there. See, there's supposed to be a prompt to take another picture, but it's really annoying. And now you could do pointless side quests, which are what the yellow is. Don't bother with the side quests, because they are pointless. But it's like the only way you can upgrade your snowmobile is to do the side quests. But if it doesn't carry over to the speed runs, what's the point? I don't know. Alrighty then, let's away, shall we? Side quests are separate variables that do not progress the story. Complete these side quests to earn materials used to enchant your snowmobile. Side quests are scattered around the snowdrifts, so have a look around. However, some side quests are only available during a certain time of day. Ugh. Snowmobiles are way too loose. I've never ridden a snowmobile. Follow the barking. I didn't hear any barking. Oh. I recant the statement. And yes, I suppose Prompto should have blonde eyelashes. So he does wear mascara, I guess. What's going on here?
This'll be quick.
Now we know what happens to this dog. So this is Prina, who you see in episode Ignis, but you also see in Brotherhood. So Prine is pretty much the one that sort of brought Prompto into Nox's fold. So technically Prina shouldn't be here, considering this happens after Ignis. And she's one of the messengers, but this could also be like Gentiana too. Now again, there's supposed to be another way to do this with the pictures, but nobody's can figure that out because it sucks. Alright. And this is the trailer for Prompto, kind of what they based the trailer on. Now it's kind of up to interpretation. What was the MT doing? Going, help me or I'm going to get you. And it's interesting here. All the camping gear. This looks like Nox's tackle box. Could be. It looks like a tackle box. You got Iggy's stovetop here. Their little table. Sort of the cooler. Bag of groceries. Here's a magazine. And I think that's Prompto's camera over here next to little Prompto. Looks semi-camera-like. And very interesting.
All I ask is that you continue to support Noctis, and that you remain ever at his side.
How does she expect someone like me to support him? Am I good enough? Does he want me around? Is that really what Noct and everyone else want? For me to be with them? Wait, but what about me? What do I want?
It took me a while, but I finally found my answer. It's time. Aranea. I'm ready. I thought about what you said, and I've decided to face my fears once and for all. I can't choose where I came from, but I can choose where I'm going.
All right,
Wise words.
but slow me down and you're going to get left behind.
I mean, Aranea knows what he's capable of. She's seen him in action as a fighter, so I don't think she's too worried about that really being a thing. Otherwise, I don't think she'd waste her time. It's kind of... I'll go what's around here. Is Aranea coming with me? I mean, you can, I suppose, spend more time just sort of enjoying the beautifuls that is the Niflheim wilderness here. Okay, let's see if I can find that prompt one last time, and then... There it is. See, it's like you have to... A highlight photo has been added to the album. So that was the one I tried to get. That was the dog. Prompt to chat in Aranea, so... Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to just kind of wander a bit here on the off chance I find anything.
Rise and shine, shortcake! Ha! They're down. Now's your chance.
It's over!
Hey, you're not so worthless. Yeah! Ha!
Gotcha!
Apparently they
Not
teleport to me.
half bad.
Okay, what do I got? I got 100 of them. Let me get some more Lumen Flares. So yeah, that's... It's like... Promptos DLC is fun, but it's frustrating at the same time. Alright, let's ride. Wow, this was such a long trip by snowmobile.
All right. This is it. I'm going in.
Alright. Things are about to get a little more heated. You think they'd hear us coming up on crunchy snow. Join. Snow, not necessarily the most stealthy of things to walk on. Having been through enough of snow as a New Englander, I know these things. Alright, where's the little shit? Come on. Alright. Make big boom. Oh, that might help.
Bring it on. Here I go. Gotcha. I'm all out.
Damn. Shit. Arnea, where the hell are you? Huh?
Nice composition, mate.
I don't think I've ever heard that one before. Alright, well. What's the one trying to shoot?
Get it together. No slacking on my watch.
Thanks, Arnea.
Thanks.
Damn it! Ah!
Thanks.
Alright. Alright, who's left? Wow, this is by far the crappiest I've ever done. Well, Andy, Arnea, thank you.
Sorry about that.
Dang it.
Shoot! Damn it.
Work. Any help here, Arnea? Same time? Huh? Hi. I'm kind of into this. Who's left? Okay, we got Philip down here. Oh, come on! Sheesh. There. Well, that wasn't annoying any. Okay, we'll get the bazooka. Curious to see what we got now. That was kind of lame. Well, I took... God, they can't even get that right. What the hell? Alright, let's focus on the mission then. Pick up the shiny Prompto. There we go. Probably good idea to use an elixir right here. Alrighty.
Let's do this.
Always highlight the weapon you're trying to fire at people. Arnett, get your head out of my way. Where the hell she
Take
going?
this!
Okay. Hey. Well, that was far more efficient. Well, at least I did something efficiently this time. See, at least now he's got RNA to hang out with. Alrighty, let's do an eyeball around here, see if we can find some more shinies. Probably need to pick up a weapon or two. There we go. Alrighty. See any Wookiees and walkers around here?
According to my intel, they're housing the new model here.
It's some kind of Magitech armor, right? What's so new about it?
This one's got a ghost in the machine. Chief Pasithia himself managed to fuse his soul with the core.
How that works, I don't know.
The demons this guy created destroyed Insomnia. If we don't take him out now, he's liable to destroy the whole world.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they've got a beat on you already. What's up, yo? It's very windy in these elevators. Oh, okay, I thought we missed this part. Okay. Attention, Research Chief Versatile Pasithia. It has come to my attention that the Glacian's recent assault was quelled by your Magitech infantry. As a commendation for your service to our great nation, I have approved your petition to increase funding for your research. Your work is a centrifugal force that will propel the Empire beyond our borders to greatness on the world stage. I eagerly await further reports of your progress. Emperor Idolus Aldercapt. And this is sort of a personal kind of note list here. I've been assigned to Chief Basithi's lab. Not many people get to say that we worked under a supervision of a living legend. I mean, this is the guy that saved the Empire from eternal winter. He's practically our savior. My boss pulled me aside today to issue me a special task. Said it's highly confidential, and that I'm the only one qualified for the job. But how? I barely know my way around the compound. Well, whatever this task is, I'll deal with it in the morning. Found out what my special task is today, and frankly, I wish I hadn't. If only I could unsee the things I saw today. I really had to eat something before I go to bed, but that shit today killed my appetite. I had the honor of seeing His Imperial Majesty in person today. To think his radiance would travel all that way through the ice and snow just to observe our progress. If the Emperor is putting all his faith in Magitech, then so should I. Just my luck. One of the plasmodium samples started leaking, and yours truly was the one blessed with the privilege of cleaning it up. And then my boss had the nerve to yell at me, as if the whole thing were my fault. If he wants to criticize the real culprit, he ought to look in the mirror. So it's apparently the Emperor knew precisely what was going down, and that the fact that, you know, the scientists were A-okay with it.
What was that sound?
Our cue to go.
Okay, there's more. What?
Research log year 745, day 325. Today marks a momentous triumph for our great nation. The Glacian herself graced us with her presence in the Gorovus Rift, and through the combined efforts of the Magitech infantry and my precious demons, we killed her. The resulting casualties were great, but these sacrifices afforded us something far more valuable than a few units. With the data I collected, I intend to begin developing a new Magitech weapon codenamed Godslayer. Soon all the Astrals shall bow before me and the might of my Magitech. Soon they shall know my wrath.
What the hell is wrong with this guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll pick this up then. Proposal for Operation Countersign. As Deputy High Commander, I hereby propose a large-scale assault on the Lucian capital of Insomnia. Preparations are to begin next month. Our future is far too precious to entrust to our enemy. We must retrieve the crystal and ring of legend. Only then shall our world know true peace. Deputy High Commander Ravis Nox Flore. So Ravis is the one that suggested they take Insomnia. Let that little nugget of information sink in. Okay, we got it.
Target detected. Eliminate immediately. Commence elimination of compromised units.
Ow, 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 ow. Who the hell's firing at me from? Those shots are coming from the rear. Right out there, you like bugger.
Damn it.
Oh crap. shit, we got one of those things, don't we? Or go get it on there. There we go. Okay. Or we could just sit here and let Arnea do the work. Fence node somewhere around here. Really? You just walk past it. Anything there? Really? That was the perfect place for a shiny. Oh crap, I almost scared the crap out of me, Arnea. Did you duck? What the fuck? Okay, I stopped them up for you. Nothing else for me to grab here. Ah! Okay. Got a gun anyway. Major piece. Oh crap.
Those things are everywhere.
Poof. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Oh shit, there's no one.
You're a natural. Yeah!
Alrighty. Got me for this guy.
Take this! Never miss! Take this!
Let's do this!
Really?
Go!
Oh, I have to.
Woohoo!
Never miss.
Alright. I was walking my way.
I never miss.
Ouch.
Take this. Go all out.
Take this!
Greetings, person of the upper. We are at present getting our ass whooped in episode prompter.
Take this.
Why are you still standing? Thank you, Arne. Been finding out some deep stuff about our sunshine boy. Click on, pick it up. Just blow up already. I'm gonna pick the gun up. Crap. I know this weapon's hurting.
Arnea!
On it. I've had enough. It's over.
I can't take much more. Not good. Right.
Well, since you're here, let's fresh up the bullets. Yeah. Or we could just unload them to the sun button munch boo-ha who's freaking firing at me. Oh. Apparently, Iron Man is there in fire.
Got you in my sights.
Whatever works. Oh.
Let's do this!
Watch this.
Oh. Well, Arne is going after him, so... Okay. What the? Oh, thank you. That was very rude. Alright, where's the fireman from? Ah, hi, buddy. Here's a face full of lead for you. Alright. Nothing here. Ooh, there's a shiny. Okay. Alright, Let's see if we can make it out of this place of joy and warm cuddles.
Research log year 724, day 297. Mass production of a Magitech infantry was a success. We've overwhelmed Aleutians with our numbers and surrounded Insomnia. But to rest on our laurels now would be unthinkable. On occasion, harvesting the plasmodic miasma produces some side effects. The demons born of this process have been disposed of on site. Until now. How foolish I was to let these sublime creatures go to waste. What they lack in adaptability, they make up for in sheer power. I realize now that I ought to channel my efforts into exploring the true potential of these demons for the sake of the Empire. Perhaps this has been my true calling all along.
He's mad. This guy has completely lost his mind.
That's an understatement. Oh, how the hell did you get over there?
It must be close.
Report on Unit SAS 0822. After several years of experimentation, we have finally succeeded in fusing Mammal and Magitech. Although we are conducting various tests on codenamed Barbarous, the unit should be functional enough to fend off would-be intruders until development finishes on Unit XDA 1002 Immortalis, which we just previously saw Thea put himself in.
Research log year 756, day 190. At long last, my life's work is complete. Not only have I found a way to preserve the ego, I've also managed to sustain that consciousness through the sublimation process and transfer it into my... But this presents no real problem. After all, one's consciousness can be transmuted again and again and again. All that remains is to fully surrender myself to my research and become my own final test subject. I will conclude my mortal life by offering a word of thanks. Chancellor Arden Izunia, your assistance has proved invaluable. You have my eternal gratitude. It is through your aid that I have completed my work and begun my ascension to an existence beyond divinity.
Of course it was Arden. Everywhere we go, his name just keeps coming up. Everything that's happened to us, it's all his fault.
It still doesn't quite explain, what's an ego death? You can transfer your consciousness over and over. Does that include your personality? And of course, different personalities might make better warriors. Some people are meant to be artists. Some people are meant to be warriors. Just what precisely is it that's transferring over? Aiming like this really difficult in like proper military situations. Oh, I didn't want Star Shell. Uglier, that's what. Oh, my. How many times have I freaking do this and I still can't breathe? Ow, 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 stop, no. Oh, this is what I told you about blinking. Blinking is bad if it's in. speak for yourself, girl.
Bullseye! Never miss!
I need a gun. Help. I'm freaking... I got sucks.
Okay!
This is the hardest boss battle, the least stressful one, sort of, kind of, maybe, kind of ish. Greetings. You just missed us getting our ass whooped by the evil monkey who wanted to give us a hug.
What's going on?
Unit XDA-1002, Immortalis. Plasmodic miasma transfer complete. No psychic obstructions detected. All systems operational. Activating Immortalis.
It's outside.
Say hello to Immortalis.
It's gigantic. So that's the new model. And that means he must be inside that thing.
Hop on!
Whoa!
Alrighty. Eyeballs ready not to blink.
Ready for round 2?
No.
You bet!
Long have I waited to smite the world that denied me the glory I rightly deserve. And now all shall tremble before me, man and maker alike.
Welcome.
If that's really him...
That maniac's taken biological warfare to the next level.
Then I want to be the one to take him down.
Down below!
It's enormous!
Rise and shine, shortcake!
Okay, I'm doing jack shit to him at this point.
Incoming!
Fall to your knees before me.
I can't see anything. What the hell? Where am I going? Oh, fuck. Oh, back up, back up, back up!
It ain't over.
I don't know what that means. I do rely on digital.
Incoming! Look out! Sharp shooting, kid. Keep it up.
Thank you, unlimited ammo.
This ends now!
Oh, I'm not kidding when I say don't blink. Never got that close to me before. Oh my god. Now my eyes are dry.
You alright?
Yeah. This is what I wanted.
Then say it like you mean it. You did good, kid.
Couldn't have done it without you, girl. Seriously, though. Well, I better catch up with Noct and the guys. He's got a lot on his plate, and I figure he could probably use a hand, taking back the crystal and all that. And who knows, maybe I'll take it back before he does.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Honestly, I don't know for sure if they're going to accept me for who I really am. But I'll never know if I don't speak up. So I'm gonna tell them. After all, it's my life to live.
The boy has become a man. Anyway, Grawley is straight ahead.
Aranea!
Yeah?
Thanks!
Ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-bum.
Ooh, you just want to bitch slap him every time he's on camera. Interesting sound effect there. That sort of mechanical. It's supposed to be a little cutscene here. Oh, okay. So we don't see quite how Prompto got in this particular little situation. But then we did see Arden. Just seeing Prompto amongst those saw blades just creeps me out. And we'll get to this scene in the main game, so this will have a little more context. Or the context will be made because of this, so it'll be a cyclical thing. We'll pretend that makes sense. You gotta respect my boy Prompto. I mean, he's got a lot more strength than I think a lot of people, give him credit for, as far as like other gamers.
Hey, I'm sorry.
For what?
For falling right into his trap. And for hurting you like that.
I know, right? How could you possibly do such a horrible thing after everything we've been through? Nah, it's okay. You're not the only one who fell for it.
Once this is all over, I say we break down the borders. Come together as one nation.
Huh?
I mean, what does it matter where you're from, anyway?
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but you sounded like a real king for a second.
Better late than never. I'm gonna make this world a better place. You with me?
Uh-huh. Ever at your side.
Hugs for all. No, I don't think anybody wants to see Elton. I'm already sharing my humiliation. Do I need to do that? So now that we know what Prompto's been up to, we will head back to the main game there. And pick up with the other three bros. So now we've covered all three Bros DLC as far as how they fit and when they fit into the timeline of the main game. Again, I'm still waiting for Arden to go half off because I'm morally not going to pay $10 for the son of a bitch. If I had to pay $5 for the Bros, I'm not paying twice for the Deceiver. I don't care. So I'm biding my time, and it is in my cart. But I think that's more of a post-game kind of DLC anyways. But as far as I know, you do see young Regis, you do see younger Versatile, which again is really kind of creepy, but apparently there you can buy hats. I forgot how I came across it on YouTube where Arden was at like a booth buying a hat. I just don't know how to feel about that, because we all know he loves his frickin' fedora. So the only other side quests DLC I'll be doing will be between Ignis and Gladio, but we haven't quite got there yet. But it's kind of nice that they kind of added that little bonus. I think it was basically to break up Chapter 13. Everybody apparently hates Chapter 13 because it is very linear, but it fits in with the feeling of the game. But I came in post-patch, where apparently they kind of made it a little less grindy. So right now we are in Tenebrae. We've talked to everybody. So basically all we gotta do is jump on the train.
Our house is gone.
Here's my handsome boys.
Mama. I don't know yet.
Alright guys, let's go
We'll find us somewhere new.
get us a crystal.
I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience.
How long are we just sitting waiting a war zone?
Let's go talk to Biggs and Wedge.
Ready to depart. Just swapped out the damage cards for some new ones. Give one of us a holler when you're ready to shove off, then.
Dining car's open, if you need a break.
I think we've already been to the dining car. I don't think you can go... Yeah, because that's right there.
Shall we shove off, then?
Yes, we shall shove off.
Climb aboard.
My favorite DLC is still Ignis.
Don't worry about the civilians. Ouch. They're in my good hands. Can't say the same for you. Watch yourselves in the capital.
We will. Thanks, Arnea. We'll see you around. It's snowing.
Get your ass on board.
Yes, sir.
Goravis Rift, a frozen ravine where the fallen Shiva lies, a solitary railroad carved through its unforgiving snowscape. With Biggs and Wedge driving, the train makes its slow and steady way towards the Imperial capital. So apparently the first god to kind of wake up was Shiva, but did the Oracle wake her up? It just sort of randomly came to? Did she sense that it was the time of the true king's ascension? We don't quite know, but she woke up. Niflheim wasn't too thrilled. Killed her. So how is Noct supposed to get Shiva's blessing? Shiva's pretty, though.
Attention all passengers. We're on our way to our final destination in the Imperial capital. Enjoy the ride. I'll be in touch if anything comes up.
Look at all that snow. No wonder it's so cold in here.
We must be approaching the Glacian's cadaver.
Won't be a blessing if all we got's a body.
Let us hope we pass through the gorge without incident.
It's what's after the gorge I'm worried about.
You don't want to be reaching my final destination, thank you. Not this free one.
Once we get through Goravus, we're there.
We've come quite a long way.
Well, see, at least we can run on this train. Alright. Go grab a... Really? Apparently I aimed in the wrong direction. Alright, fine. Fall of the Empire? After his forces suffered a crippling casualties against the Hydrian in Altisha, High Commander Ravis Noxlore was sentenced to capital punishment. However, the Imperial Army has yet to appoint a successor to the late Lord Flore. Moreover, waves of Magitech troopers gone haywire have fled Halthic's armory and begun assaulting the citizenry. Could this be karmic So apparently Ravis didn't quite survive his quest into Gralia. Okay, just checking. Alrighty.
It's depressing when it's always dark out.
Still dark. Seems there's scarcely anything left of day. It's all gone wrong.
Okay, now if you want to grab some goodies here, we want to find the cargo hold here. So they kinda give you some shinies to pick up, which is never really a good sign. Here's a handful of free shinies. You're about to get your ass whooped. Just saying. Here's our lovely car. Nothing more down there. So basically home for the bros is the regalia. That's sort of like the one thing that kind of they all have.
Who could this be? Hey, what's up? Okay, thanks for letting us know.
Apparently everybody's got Nox's number. It's like... he's the friggin' Prince of Lucius, or now he's the King of Lucius. But everybody can call him.
I wonder what it could be this time.
Attention now.
Yeah?
What's wrong?
You may have noticed we stopped. As for the cause, outside you think?
We'll take a look.
Oh, now.
I hope it's just a quick snow shoveling job.
Indeed.
It's freezing.
You better keep moving to stay warm.
The Glacian did this.
I think I can see it.
It's a shame. She's lying dead. Damn,
it's cold. Let's clean up out here. Warm up in there.
Nice try.
Ignis!
I've just the thing.
And right now, look, well, that's like the only thing Iggy can do.
I've just the
He
thing.
can't use his other stuff. Oh, hit something on this. Iggy's still trying to hold his own.
Ignis!
Just the thing.
So he's kind of focusing more on defense now, instead of using his dual daggers. Children, brace yourselves. Let's armor
just the thing.
I was fighting this thing one time and I got stuck in the train.
Ignis! I'm just the thing. Ignis! I'm just the thing. Ignis! I'm just the thing.
Yes, we're gonna potion Iggy.
Ignis! I'm just the thing.
That was a blind side.
Ignis! I'm just the thing.
Hurry up. Ain't got time to waste.
Think I don't know that?
Gladio's still being a freaking little bitch.
Hey, Knocked!
What's up?
You better get in here. Something's
Got
not
it.
right. Come on,
Be there in a
Iggy.
sec.
Right.
No way. You! Hold it! That son of a bitch. What the hell?
Now they changed a scene coming up from, can't remember which update it was. I kind of liked the previous version, but Shiva kind of explains a little more stuff that makes a little less sense. So you get more exposition in the new cutscene than you did in the old, but the old one felt a little better.
Stop, damn it! Where is he? Where's Prompto?
Oh, there you are. I'm worried about your friends. They've fallen and they can't get up. Why not lend them a hand?
And if you know the reference or the meme, they weren't even memes back then. You old.
A coldness that can only be hers. The face you wore the day.
Let it now be done, as promised to the Oracle.
So Diana is more than what she seems.
Diana, it's you. You're the Glacian.
Tale
Tales of the past and hopes for the future are manifest in the King of Kings. The Frostbearer's blessing shall be his.
So you couldn't ask anything to Shiva before.
The Six have safeguarded this star since time immemorial. Each of a different mind, but united by this common purpose. The gods' protection extends to all creatures here below, even to the mortals created in their image.
Who created them?
They
We
are
don't know.
feeble creatures leading fragile lives and clinging to foolish fancies. The Frostbearer scorns these visions of hope, which melt like snow in the sun's light. Yet the Pyre Burner admires their strength of will. For their reverence, he grants unto them his flame, and the world of man flourishes. His benevolence warms the frozen heart of the Frostbearer. The mortals have earned her respect, he her love and admiration. It is not long, however, before some among those men ascend to new heights of hubris. The people of Solheim spurn the gods who blessed them, the gods they once worshipped. The ungrateful mortals incur the wrath of the Pyre Burner. He seeks to raise the very civilization his flames once helped build. But the Six are sworn to defend this star and all her inhabitants from harm, and, at times, from one another. The flames of war surge as Solheim fends off the Pyre Burner's fire. The gods' pleas for peace fall on deaf ears, and the battle rages on. When the smoke clears, the world of man is in ruins. Their star left scarred for time eternal. Their past is entrusted to the King of Kings, that he may see it to its conclusion. In the days that follow the war, while the Six are still asleep, the Pyre Burner is sought by a man who draws him away from the light. His peril is sensed by the Frostbearer. She rushes to his aid, only to be felled by the foreign hordes. Those masses are now one with the darkness. Darkness that before long will swallow the Six and the star they protect. This star's fate no longer rests in the hands of the gods. It sits on the shoulders of the Chosen. Deliver this world from darkness and grant my love release.
I promise I will.
The Oracle is no longer of this world, but her thoughts remain, and they must be known. When the boy begins his existence on this star, the girl is met by the High Messenger. It is ordained that she will work with him to return the light. The girl reaffirms that promise. The High Messenger is moved by the girl's determination, her heart warmed by the girl's benevolence. Her faith in mankind is restored once more.
Sister, cease this madness. That boy will never be king.
Noctis is chosen. It is ordained. You of all people should know.
I know that you are throwing your life away.
That may be. But it's my choice. If only... If only I could hear his voice once more. If we could laugh together as we did as children. If we could live out our days together as we once dreamed.
Wherefore does the lady weep?
Forgive me. I vowed to only cry where prying eyes cannot see the tears in mine.
Yet others need not hide their grief. Is she so different from them?
No. She is no different at all. She wants exactly what they do. To be with the one she loves. But want though she may, it is not to be.
The lady's thoughts have been hurt. The love she bears the king shall never fade. And, in time, her feelings shall be known unto him.
Gentiana.
And if the words are not spoken from her lips, then the messenger shall see that they are heard. The god's favor and the lady's love shall be with him evermore. Thus it is promised between the oracle and her familiar.
I am undeserving of your kindness. Thank you.
And so the promise is fulfilled. As her words go with him, so shall my blessing.
Yeah. Thanks.
O King of Kings, restore the light unto this world.
Luna pours out her heart to him. He goes, yeah, thanks. Just like... That's
farewell, dear Noctis.
Luna, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. Not even when you needed me most. There was so much you wanted to say. So much I wanted to say. And now... I'll never have the chance. I'm so sorry.
I won't let you down. I know you won't.
Luna. You and I will be together again someday. I promise.
Sorry, but that was a little cheesy way of forcing a romance. It's just a little too much. Alright, well, let's go.
What are you looking at?
Hey, wake up.
What the hell happened?
Noct. Are you alright?
Yeah. I saw the Glacian. It's okay. She's gone now. You guys check out our drivers.
Got it. You good?
Yes, I'm fine. Let's go.
Alrighty. Don't quite know what to add to that, but I think if anything, Gentiana would be the one Kintiana's a high messenger. She's more than Prina and Umbra, but she's less than a god. But she would kind of sympathize the most with Luna, I think, because of her relationship with Ifrit. And then I think she would probably have the most interaction with other human beings.
I feel I've earned the right to call you Noct.
No.
For a moment I felt death's chill wind. Such is the might of the gods. But then I remembered I'm immortal. Such is my blessing and curse. Your attack hurt me, nevertheless. My feelings, at least. And after all the memories we've shared, remember this. I should have asked if you remember him. Truly a blast from the past. Nay. You mustn't take what's not yours.
Where is he?
You could say that to you about
He.
Octo.
The little gunman's a short shot away.
Where?
Where else but Gralia, the seat of the Empire? I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you. And you might even find your crystal. With all these demons about, you could certainly use it. Off you go, then. I wouldn't want to keep you from your friend.
What was that button? We're gonna find out. Chapter 13. Redemption. Having stolen Noct's country, crystal, and cherished companions, Arden waits implacably. The son of a bitch is in Gralia. That's basically what we need to say. But what's his goal? But we found out that he's immortal, so he's been pretty much a pain in the ass for God knows how long. That's why I'm like, I want the thing to go half off so I can get Arden. I want to know.
We should be drawing close to Gralia.
Yeah,
I can't imagine what it'll be like.
swarming with demons, but you knew that.
Don't remind me.
Once we arrive, we'll make for the keep.
The keep?
Zegnortus, an Imperial megafortress said to be impregnable.
With Prompto and the crystal inside it.
What goes in must come out. So, are we buying the story that the crystal can purge demons?
The proof is in the purging, but it does stand to reason. We've observed that as the nights have grown longer, the demon hordes have grown stronger. If they are in fact averse to the crystal's light, it could save not only Lucis, but the world.
We'll find out once we take it back.
The hell?
What is it?
My guess, something to sidetrack us.
Come on, Iggy.
What now?
He's trying to keep us out with the demons.
Whoa!
Gotta run, don't worry about us.
Let's get to work.
What's wrong?
Weapons.
Get back! Run! Come on, move it!
Arden has stripped Noctis of his weapons. Flee to the freight car to the back of the train.
Only a matter of time before we run out of room to run.
Got a better idea?
We trade the train for the regalia.
Come on!
On my way!
Noct, the freight car!
Keep moving! Strap in.
Yeah. Gun it.
Okay, this is going to be fun. Get through the gate before it closes.
Threat upgraded. Activating level 4
See, this is like
security
Metroid
measures.
level of,
Sealing all gates.
The city's defense system has begun sealing all entrances. Make it integrale before the gate closes.
Put the pedal to the metal.
That's the idea.
Don't crash.
Thanks for the tip.
Very need for speed as well.
Where are
As you
we
can
now? Inside a tunnel. On the train tracks.
Don't slow down, or they'll catch us up.
Going as fast as I can. Hang on.
What was that?
They're trying to blow us off the tracks.
One clean hit, and it's over.
It'll take a bit more than that to stop His Majesty's trusty steed.
I can't see anything.
Dodging one thing to run into another.
The regalia?
Thanks for the support, Noct.
It's closing. Floor it.
Come on, old girl.
Now I'm doing stuff.
That's all she's got.
It'll do. Dad. Thanks for everything.
As a Knight Rider fan, this is kind of
Are
like
we seriously
kit
marching into
levels
the
of stuff.
capital empty-handed?
And with no assurances, the crystal can beat back the demon hordes.
Guess we'll find out the hard way. No turning back now, right?
So this is the Regalia's last ride. And you kind of appreciate, the Regalia is more than just a vehicle. It's, part of, Noct's dad. So yeah, let us mourn. Alright, so I am going to grab a shiny that's over here. But yeah, that's another thing that you can't blink towards. Glad she waited till like after I made it, after I crashed to call. Ugh. Okay. Hang there, Iggy. I'm on my way back. Okay, so.
This thing could come down at any time.
Let's be quick. Come on, this way. Hey! Ignis! Gladio!
Who will you follow? Noct or Gladio? We'll hook up with Gladio and Ignis later. So right now, we'll proceed as Noct. Verse 2 is now available. But alright, we've separated. And Noct is now.
Look at you, all by lonesome.
You again. You know, for an Imperial Chancellor, you are one sick son of a bitch. Demons, the hell do you want? Leave me alone. This is getting out of hand.
Since we don't have any weapons, we gonna have to run. Alrighty, we are now locked and loaded with the ring. Harbored with the Ring of the Lucii, Arcana encompasses 3 powerful spells. The first is these is Death, which drains the foe's life's force to restore your own. Which is the one I like using the most. Okay, we can't quite save yet, which sucks. Alrighty.
Looks like it's connected below. Might be my ticket to the top.
Kinda looks like an Imperial Dreadnought. Find switches to power up doors and elevators in order to continue on to his Exaltus Keep, where the crystal is being held. And you do have to push the button, which is really kind of stupid.
Nice.
In brightest day and blackest night, no demon shall escape my sight. Let those who worship Niflheim's might beware my power. Calem's light. Okay. I collected Green Lantern, so yes. Okay, where are we going? We are going somewhere this way direction. Okay, apparently not a better way direction. Let me out! Buttons. So many buttons. What do the buttons do?
And that's the way to the elevator taken care of.
The spell of Arcana Holy counters with a blast of sacred light when evading, making it effective against melee enemies. Cast the spell just before an attack lands to deal more damage. So it's like a buffed block. Which I only end up usually getting to do on accident, because I can never quite do it on purpose. Alright. Gonna go down. Gonna go down. Oh, he's got Who designed this place? Hold on, let me look at the map here. I gotta get where? Someplace that's not apparently here. Where I need to get... Okay, how am I supposed to go? Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go here. Okay. Out is a thing. You know, I could just climb over that. That'd be so much easier. Really? Okay. All she has is a stupid question. Save manually, since you can't save...
Should be safe to rest here.
You can't save normally during Signaltus. You've got to find the dormitories. So, I shall save here. And I shall thank y'all for stopping by on this little go-round. And I shall see you next time. Oh, Prince. You know, you have a bed literally right behind you, Noctis. Okay. I'll see you next time.